everyone, this is Eli G. Brown / Eli G. Brony, and here we go with another Thomas Wooden Railway review. Today, we are looking at Thomas Wooden Railway Mike and Thomas Wooden Railway Bert the Miniature Engine. Yes, apparently they decided to release Bert right here as Bert the Miniature Engine because, well, we do have another character in the series called Bert, the Ironworks Diesel, but we do have both Bert and Mike right here. We don't have Rex right now. I don't know if they're going to release him in Wooden Railway form, but anyway, I'm just going to open up both of these right now. I may get some tracks to lay them down on. There. Okay. There's Mike. And Bert. Yep, the miniature engine. Now, okay, actually I don't think I really need the track right here. I mean, really. I can just look at these guys on their own. Okay, so, for people who probably have not read the original books about Thomas the Tank Engine, Mike and Bert, along with Rex, who again we don't have right now, appeared in the Railway series. They appeared in the original books that the show is based upon, but they never actually appeared in the TV series until Sodor's Legend of the Lost Treasure. And that is certainly amazing that they brought in some new to TV Railway series characters, because we have not had a Railway series character appear in the TV series since season 4. Yeah, starting from season 5, everything was just an original idea, though they did use the story of Mike and his whistle in season 6, only they used Duncan in that situation. Speaking of which, Mike was actually released sometime in the 2000s, which is what I'm calling 2000 to 2009, the 2000s, as opposed to the 2010s, which is the current decade. But anyway, I do have the older version of Mike. I'll go get him real quickly. And here he is. I brought him in so I could do some comparisons between the old Mike from the 2000s and the modern, updated version of Mike. I'll just move Bert out of the way. Bert is new to the Wooden Railway series, but Mike has been recently reintroduced and he looks a lot better than this guy. So why don't we just take a look at how much these two are different? Well, for one thing, the updated version of Mike has these blue lines on the top, but old Mike does not. So, and also, new Mike has two front wheels. Well, two pairs of front wheels. Older Mike has 3 pairs. I think that the new version is a lot more realistic. And they're actually also a lot smaller, slightly smaller than the old version of Mike, in comparison anyway. And also, the old guy right here kind of looks beat up because, well, he's about a decade old. So, I may customize this into something else. I'm not going to customize it into Rex because he's too long to fit in with both new Mike and Bert right here. So all we can do is hope that they do release Rex in Thomas Wooden Railway, because I just do not think that it is right for them to release Mike and Bert, but not Rex. I will point out, though, that Enterprising Engines 93, in his series, he did take, he had 2 extra wooden railway mics, the old style of course, and made one into Rex and one into Bert, and I think that was quite a clever idea. But now we have Bert officially released in Thomas Wooden Railway form. Now, they are quite similar to one another because, well, they basically use the same body when making them. It's probably going to be the same for Rex if we ever get a release of him. Oh, and another thing that makes the new mic different from the old one is that the old one had black wheels, while the new one has red wheels. And another thing that the new mic has that the old one did not would be, well, underneath you have the names. Like, over here is Mike, and over here is Mike's tender. The same applies to Bert too, only instead of saying Bert the miniature engine and Bert the miniature engine's tender, it's just Bert and Bert's tender, which I think is a lot better. Though, of course, the other Bert, the diesel, is known as Iron Bert. I'll show you. Here he is, and it says Iron Bert underneath. So that's a good way to differentiate these two. Bert, Iron Bert. Of course, what would be kind of funny would be for Iron Bert, like this Bert to turn iron. Maybe I'll do a picture like that sometime. Now, I do like the colors that these 2 engines have. It is a shame that we don't have Rex, because that would work out fine. So for right now, we just have a combination of blue and red. And another thing to also point out is the different linings of colors. I mean, Bert is blue with red lines, and Mike is red with blue lines. So they're kind of like reversed color versions of each other. So I think that's all that I have for these guys right here. Maybe they will release Rex, maybe they will not. All we can do is hope. And thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye for now.